Hello everybody, this is day 5 of me playing chess on chess.com until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. So we will play a 10-minute rapid game on chess.com, and yesterday I managed to break the 2000 rating barrier and now my rating is 2005. So will we get the black pieces? Yes we will, and we are playing against a 2100 rated opponent. e4, c6 the Caro-Kann Defense. Now d4 is the best move, but now maybe knight to f3 is the most popular move, or d4. Yes, we get the two knights attack. This is a very known theory here. Now I simply take, and after queen takes f3, e6 is the best move, and this is a very knowledgeable position. Now d3 or d4 are the two most common moves, but there is g3 and bishop to e2 here as well. So what will my opponent do? I need to play as fast as I can because here there is no increment. Now queen takes is the best, if I'm remembering correctly, because knight takes e4 hangs a pawn actually. And I know, yes, now knight f6 attacking the queen, and I think my position is very solid. Knight d7 now, bishop d6 maybe. And I know these positions quite well, I was studying them recently. h6 and castling is required here. Yes, he will usually castle short, but now simply h6. Bishop h4 probably the best move. Maybe bishop f4 as well. And I probably can castle now, but staying flexible is okay as well, right? But no, rook c8 is my other candidate moves, but then he can probably castle, so maybe I can just castle right away. And g4 is not really good move, I believe. g4 is not really good because if he castles, I will play c5. Yes, logical, he castles. She castles actually. She castles short. So maybe now c5 is the best move, but after d5, what is going on there? c5, here, if she takes, I take it. There. I think the position is equal. The bishop on e2 is hanging, so c5 should be a good move. And if queens come out the board, I think my position is fine. So simply c5. c5, d5 is not really a good move, because I probably can take like this, winning a pawn. If she takes, then I take back the bishop. So c5 is probably the good move. I need to play faster. I spent like 40 seconds on this move, which is not good. And if she takes, I will take back with my horsey. And I think my position is very good. I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this position is approximately equal. Maybe c5 was too early. Now that I think of, maybe rook c8 or queen c7 was better. Maybe a6. I don't think this is very good. I can take with the knight, attacking the bishop. I can take like this. How should I recapture? I will take with the knight. If he takes, what? I can take back with the knight, right? And now I'm simply up a pawn. What is my opponent doing here? Yes, but so what? I play knight f6. Knight f6. Here maybe. Of course, knight f6 is the only logical move. Maybe knight e5. But knight f6 should be fine. If she moves the queen, I can play. She takes. What? This is not the best, I believe. She takes this as well. But I'm simply in an endgame where I have an extra e-pawn. Of course, taking is the most logical move here. Now knight d5. And I will put all my pawns on the dark squares, so that this bishop can't attack the pawns on dark squares as well. If she takes, my position is winning. I can say that. Okay. What about a6? Will you go to a3? Maybe a5. Maybe a6. Here, here maybe. Of course, knight f6 is the only logical move. Maybe knight e5. But knight f6 should be fine. If she moves the queen, I can play. She takes. What? This is not the best, I believe. She takes. Maybe knight e5. But knight f6 should be fine. If she moves the queen, I can play. She takes. What? This is not the best. I believe. But then your pawn is hanging here. What is your idea? Knight d6? I play b5 anyway. And I can always defend my a6 pawn with the knight to c7. b5. If c4, this is not... Okay, maybe I missed this move. But I still think my position is very, very close to being winning. Maybe knight c7 now? If she takes, I can take back. I can take even. If she takes, then I go here. How to play this position? Knight c7 looks the best. And then taking back with the pawn. Although after knight c7 there is knight there. Attacking the c5 pawn, maybe knight d7. Knight c7 looks like the most logical move. If she takes, I take back, and my position is, I believe, almost winning here. And if I manage to win against this very high rated opponent, this would be my biggest win so far. And of course, this knight will be attacked with my king, and it is almost trapped. There is knight c8, and the knight is trapped. If I manage to play king e7. If I get 2 moves, the knight is trapped. But I don't get 2 moves probably. Maybe b3, but then I close the position with b4. My threat now is to play b4, I believe. Because this bishop is on a light square. That means that if I manage to put all my pawns on the dark squares, that means that they cannot be a target for the bishop, and I will simply be up a pawn. This looks like a big mistake. I can push. If a3, I can push. If I push, there is knight b7. I defend the pawn. I push e5, I play knight e6. I will just push the pawn. Maybe knight b7 is okay, but this looks almost lost for my opponent actually. Of course, I can consider taking this. Maybe I can take with the c pawn actually, creating this chance of passed pawn. Of course, I missed this move. How can I be so stupid? Now he forked me. She forked me, so you'll now have to subscribe. My name is Fork Chess. Of course, I wasn't the one forking, but still decent. If I play knight d7, do I have a draw? Can I play something else? Here, here. I takes, here. I mean, probably I need to defend this c5 pawn. I like the move knight to a6, and I need to play faster. Really, faster. I can play here with an idea of here. Maybe to take and play here. This looks nice. She takes. Maybe I should have taken the knight e4 actually. Now it seems like I'm getting cooked here. but maybe I'm not. I need to pile pressure on this. Now, if the knight moves, I take, defending the pawn. I have only 4 minutes, which is very bad, very bad. I need to play much faster. Here, here, here. Seems like maybe I don't like this. But this defends the pawn, so just bringing my king closer. If I manage to play here, knight a6. Just defending everything. I will offer a draw in few moves. King e7. If I manage to play king d6, I'm winning. Or at least I'm drawing, of course, so winning here is kinda... Yes? What is an idea? King e7, check, here, here. King e7. Oh, maybe she wants to play knight b5? But why would you do that? I don't quite understand this move, knight b5. Because the knight cannot go anywhere further. If she goes knight b7, then I only have 3 minutes left. Oh my god. I cannot lose on time this game. But now my position is wonderful. I'm just repeating. If knight is c8, this is a draw. Let's go. I drew my highest rated opponent so far. And it is a draw by the evaluation bar. This is very good. Because now, after knight c8, I had a winning move. Or almost winning move, knight b4. Well, this is so difficult to find. How? Knight b4? What about knight e7 check? Well, now the knight is trapped and this is winning endgame, okay. But what about after here, maybe knight a7, yes. King d7 even, and knight b5. Why is this so much better for me? Knight a2, what? This is so difficult endgame. The fact is that these pawns are defended by the bishop from d1, and I think this is a draw from a human perspective. So we made a draw against a 2100 rated opponent, which is very good. And now we will analyze the game. So e4, and I played c6, the Caro-Kann defense. Now knight c3 was played. Maybe d4 is slightly better and more popular, taking the space, and after d5, e5 is the main line. But okay, knight c3 is playable as well, and after d5, knight to f3 are two knights attack. And now bishop g4 is the best move, and after h3 simply taking and putting all your pawns on light squares, fighting against this f1 bishop, excuse me. And after d4, I simply take the pawn, develop my knight with a tempo. This is still theory, I believe. I think this position is fairly equal. h6 maybe not the best move, and now I simply castled. And c5, yes, c5 is okay move by the computer. And now I was better. I won a pawn, of course. And here I was calculating that if I take like this, then bishop g3 is the best move. I thought that he can actually take. And after here, I thought that this is better for me actually. Yes, it is. Okay. So maybe bishop d4 was better. But of course, after d5, I simply took with the knight, and then the pawn was defended. Now my knight was attacked, and now she simply traded off everything. I thought the endgame has to be better for me, which is true, but then I blundered few things. a6, d6, b5, not winning anymore because of c4, yes. Now I play the best move, knight to c7, defending my pawn, and I'm willing to play b4 on the next move. Bishop e2, the best move, b4 still, okay, and after a3 I made a drawish move. I should have taken and then play something like knight to, I don't know, not to e4 because the square is taken, but maybe something like bringing my king closer. So I should take, and then yes, king f8 followed by king to e7 was the winning idea here, as you can see from the evaluation bar. But I played after a3, I played a5, and this is simply a draw because she forked me. I am Forky Chess. Now you have to subscribe. This is a fork. Please guys subscribe, it would really help me out. So after knight b7 I played knight a6, defending this pawn. Now a4 kinda gives an edge for white, but she simply took the knight, and now this is simply a draw, and maybe the computer is preferring black's position here, but I think here knight b4 is not really a human move, as I mentioned, so king d7 is just a draw, which is okay, because after knight b4 what can you do? I mean, this knight is really kinda trapped here, but there is like, I cannot attack this pawn with my knight, with my second knight, and even if I do, then position is still maybe a draw with the knight endgame. So I managed to draw this 2100 opponent. She is very good, so I am very happy to draw her, and I gained 2 rating points, which is still fine. So guys, if you like the video, please consider subscribing, it would really help me out, and see you guys in another video. Bye bye!